Chapter 17. The Law of Pressure. Without force, life does not change. No organism, population, or system changes simply because it wants to change. Life does not move by desire, but by pressure. Pressure is the force that compels life to leave its comfort zone, forces old strategies to collapse, forces innovation to emerge, and forces adaptation to be created. Without pressure, life becomes stagnant. With pressure, life evolves. Pressure is the engine of evolution. Evolution does not occur voluntarily. Evolution is a hard reaction to unavoidable conditions. Drought forces organisms to conserve. Predators force species to develop defenses. Scarcity forces species to innovate in seeking food. Temperature changes force organisms to alter metabolism. Competition forces species to discover new niches. All major innovations in the history of life are the result of pressure that could not be resisted. Even human consciousness emerged from increasing ecological and social pressure. Pressure eliminates the weak and strengthens the fit. Pressure does more than force change. Pressure is a filter that determines who is worthy to continue life. Those who are slow are left behind. The rigid will break. Those who waste energy will perish. Those unwilling to adapt will disappear. Pressure removes ineffective strategies and preserves those that work. This is natural selection in its clearest form. Without pressure, there is no progress. An environment that is too comfortable creates stagnation. Excessive abundance stops innovation. Prolonged comfort destroys resilience. Species on islands without predators lose vigilance. Populations that live without challenge lose endurance. Civilizations that live in prolonged prosperity become fragile. Organisms that are no longer pressed by their environment begin to decay from within. Comfort is the slowest but most certain poison. Pressure produces new strategies. All major adaptations arise when pressure reaches a critical point. Photosynthesis emerged because of energy pressure. Oxygen respiration emerged because of atmospheric pressure. Skeletal structures emerged because of gravitational pressure. Large brains emerged because of social pressure. Cooperation emerged because of scarcity pressure. Morality emerged because of the pressure of group living. Without pressure, those innovations would not exist. The world would have remained at the microbial stage without further complexity. Pressure separates those who survive from those who merely exist. Survival requires pressure. Without pressure, organisms merely exist. They do not develop, strengthen, or transform. At the microbial scale, antibiotic pressure creates resistance. Temperature pressure creates new enzymes. Nutrient pressure creates alternative metabolic strategies. At the human scale, physical pressure builds muscle. Mental pressure builds resilience. Social pressure builds intelligence. Economic pressure builds innovation. Without pressure, humans would become nothing. Pressure does not care who we are, only what we do. Pressure does not choose victims. It evaluates the effectiveness of strategy. Pressure does not care how important we feel, how noble our goals are, how large our civilization is, or how intelligent we believe ourselves to be. Pressure cares about one thing only. Does our strategy work? If it works optimally, pressure decreases. If it fails, pressure increases significantly. That is all. Pressure, adaptation, and the evolution of life. Pressure is the oldest force in life. It does not speak, it is not visible, yet it shapes everything that has ever existed. Without pressure, there is no adaptation. Without adaptation, there is no evolution. Without evolution, there is no life. Life exists because it is forced to change. As long as pressure remains, life will continue to move.